Hi, so today I'm going to be looking at more Am I Wrong stories. Yeah, let's just get right into the video. Me and my girlfriend Sarah have been together for 4 years. She has a son Nathan with her ex Mark. Sarah has full custody of Nathan with her ex having scheduled visitation one weekend of every month. Sarah and Nathan moved in with me a little over a year and a half ago, and in my perspective it was a little rocky at first. I've always been pretty protective of my space, so making room for 2 other people was difficult for me. When Sarah moved in with me, we agreed that the visitations for Mark would be held in our apartment as long as I'm home. The main reason I wanted this is because I don't know Mark that well, and I don't want him wandering around our apartment without me there. When we proposed this idea to Mark, he was fine with it. Now moving on to the real issue. 3 weeks ago marked 4 months since Mark's last visit, so I had asked Sarah when he was planning on visiting Nathan. My girlfriend replied by shrugging her shoulders and telling me she'd ask. She never followed up with it. So a few days ago I asked when Mark's next visit was, and Sarah said she'd tell me when she knew. Nathan was in the living room, but he had apparently overheard us and shouted something along the lines of, "Dad was here last weekend, I remember." Sarah's face immediately dropped, and when I asked what Nathan meant, she wouldn't give me a direct answer. Eventually, she ended up telling me that for the past 2 visits, Mark had been to our apartment when I was working. When I accused her of going back to our agreement, she kept telling me this was her home too and she could invite whoever she wanted, and that it was fine because she was here and watching. I told her that was besides the point, and she violated my trust. It blew into a huge argument, which ended me in telling her to get out of my apartment. She packed up and left with Nathan. Last I heard, she was staying with her parents. I've gotten several messages from both Sarah and her parents calling me an asshole for kicking Sarah and Nathan out of their home for something so small. She's even been blasting me on Instagram and Facebook about how horrible I am to do this to her. It's got me thinking I might be the asshole, but I'm not entirely sure yet. Seriously, she's not even getting the point. The issue is because she lied. Alright? You don't lie about this kind of thing. Honestly, I wouldn't even be comfortable if I didn't know who was coming over to my place and my partner wasn't telling me. Like, that's just stupid. If you're in a relationship with someone and someone is coming over to your house, obviously everyone needs to know. So she's a liar and she's mad at him for getting mad at her for lying. The audacity. Okay, I do think it was pretty mean of him to just kick them both out, including Nathan, because I feel bad for Nathan. I mean, I guess technically he didn't kick Nathan out. It's more like he kicked her out, but she brought Nathan with her, right? Yeah, I totally get him though. I wouldn't be comfortable. Your ex is over at my place and you did not tell me? Alright, moving on. 7 years ago, I started dating a woman. Let's call her Maya. She has a son, Mark. Another Mark. He was 4 when I started dating Maya. Mark's father, Maya's husband, unfortunately passed away when he was still a baby, so he has no memory of him. Me and Maya got along well and our relationship proceeded steadily and without too many problems. In time, I built a good relationship with Mark too, and by the time he was 7, we were a good trio. Unfortunately, my relationship with Maya ended 2 years ago. It was nobody's fault. There was no cheating or abuse involved. We simply had some problems and came to the conclusion it was better to break up. Last week, I got a call in the middle of the night. It was Mark calling. When I was still dating Maya, I had given him my phone number and told him to call if he was ever in trouble and needed help. He had never called since me and Maya broke up, but that night he was panicking. He called and he told me that he and Maya had a car accident. He was okay, but Maya was injured and they had been taken to the hospital. I pondered on what to do, but decided to go to the hospital. Maya has no living relatives and Mark told me he was alone, so I went there mostly to take care of Mark. When I arrived, Maya was still unconscious, so I stayed with Mark for several hours, until she regained consciousness. When she saw me, she asked why I was there and I told her about Mark calling me. She said I should have not come and forced me to leave. At the time, I apologized and left because I thought I had overstepped her boundaries, but now thinking back, I don't think I did anything wrong. Mark was panicking and he called the person he wanted by his side in that moment. That's so nice of him. Seriously, he literally went there to take care of Mark. Like, seriously, Maya, shh. Shh, okay? You were literally unconscious and you're not going to thank your ex for taking care of your kid while you were unconscious? What the hell? No sense of, like, gratefulness at all. What is wrong with you? If you can't take care of your kid and someone else came to the hospital to take care of your kid for you and be there for your kid, you should be thanking them, not being like, get out. Seriously. Oh my gosh, I would actually be so hurt if I did that for someone and they just told me to go. Never doing anything good. But hey, this person must have been such a good person for Mark to want him there. I feel bad because it's it's always so sad for the kid when the kid develops a bond with someone and then the parents break up or something, and then like, you know, it's just gone. Gone, no more. I feel like you can't just remove someone out of a kid's life if they've been there for them since they were a kid. It's so harsh for the kid, you know what I mean? It's just like they were literally a father figure to Mark, and then once they break up, like, gone. Mark has like no one else to depend on anymore. That's terrible. Well, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me in the comments down below what your thoughts are, and as always, thanks for watching. Hope you guys liked it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.